85 kilograms. He's coming out of the red corner. He is from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and again, the United States Army World-Class Athlete Program. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of the red corner, he is John Anderson. Representing the Minnesota Storm, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Jordan Holm. Our official in this bout, Mr. Rick Dozier.
All right, so we're going to do this 85 kilos, John Anderson and Jordan Holm. Holm will be in the blue, Anderson in the red. Jordan Holm, the big hair, a little bit more maybe laid back looking, but John Anderson looks super pumped up coming out here.
And that's what Anderson does, man. Super physical. As this is a modified fist fight here early. Hard hand fight here.
Way to put it, Christian. Modified fist fight.
And this is what Anderson does. Here's the problem for Anderson, though. He can go hard for 6 minutes. That's his biggest weapon, but Holm doesn't quit either. He doesn't wear out. So that's been the issue for Anderson in this matchup, as Holm was won by technical fall at the U.S. Open earlier. And Holm has that one-match advantage here. He's looking to secure another trip to the World Championships. Holm winning a loaded Hungarian Grand Prix. You see him looking for that drag.
I'm thinking that's going to be fleeing and two.
Caution and two confirmed by the judge. And that shouldn't put Anderson down. I think Holm would like an opportunity on top, but I don't think that's how it works. I think if you flee when you're down, you can get put back underneath.
And the thing, Jordan Holm hit a drag, and it almost looked like there was one split second, one moment in time where Anderson kind of stopped wrestling, and Holm attacked immediately, got the position, and Anderson was basically okay with going out of bounds instead of getting potentially forward.
Yes, maybe. Wow, good position there, using that underhook well as Holm closing the gap there. And all that forward pressure from Anderson kind of makes those drags hit just a little bit quicker, a little bit smoother. So again, Anderson's aggression can be used against him by the very skilled Holm, and his arm drag, much like Andy Bisek, his best takedown from his feet.
Now I see an underhook from Anderson as he slowly inches his way back in bounds. Another dragon spins 360 does Anderson to stay in bounds. Holm's got his back up to the edge. Anderson now circles himself back in, but immediately Jordan Holm pressures him towards the edge. Minute and a half to go, halfway through the first period, 2-0. Jordan Holm looking to get those hands locked. He's just a couple inches away, but unable to secure it as they knock back to the middle of the mat. Over under for both fellas.
Good job clearing the tie there for Anderson, but Holm doing a great job transitioning to a 2-on-1. Now Anderson breaking free, looking inside control on the right. And maybe a drag of his own.
Under a minute to go, 49 on the clock, just 2-0. Jordan Holm with the lead on the fleeing caution in 2, as it is in Greco now. And they're going to go passive blue, confirmed. First passive against Jordan Holm. And as you mentioned earlier, Christian, John Anderson's going to continue to press that pace, keep pressure, move forward, and at this point, a passive call is as far as he's gotten.
Yeah, and he's going to want to get on top. He's a good wrestler in all positions, but Holm super fundamentally sound, almost getting behind.
Twice in that sequence, Holm basically digging behind now. Oh, wow. Anderson had the lock, and then now Holm's got the lock, and as soon as Holm got the lock, Anderson was forced to release.
And that'll do it for the first period. 2-0 lead for Holm on that fleeing the hold call. That's the only difference here.
And these guys are wrestling hard, man.
Yeah, I saw Holm. He kind of sauntered back to his corner. He wasn't in a real hurry to get back there. Anderson, he's going to want to push his pace. And if you're John Anderson, you're right in striking distance. You're a takedown away from taking the lead here against Jordan Holm, a guy who's got a lot of momentum, both domestically and internationally. And they're calling for Jordan to come out. He gets extra little wipe on. Now here he comes.
Wipe on. Jordan, some of the best hair in all of wrestling.
He and Askren should have a throw off.
No, I
Holm's
say
got the tighter
he beats
curls.
Askren
Yeah, I did too.
in the hair thing.
And he beats him in Greco.
Yes, absolutely.
Can't pass legs in Greco. So underway here in the second, 2:47 to go. And we're seeing kind of picking up where we left off, hard hand fighting. Anderson doesn't get his hips back in these ties. You see he gets chest in, hips in.
I mean, he's standing right in there, going toe-to-toe with the returning champ. But it has earned him 0 points yet. And we see Holm finds his way to a lock, readjusting.
Now those hips are coming back.
Inching it down the back, absolutely. You see Chris is talking about the hips of John Anderson, not as in as they had been, and they move to the edge. Jordan Holm just now releases his lock, takes Anderson to the edge. Anderson circles back in. And good hard hand fighting, not quite like that furious opening flurry where the just arms were flying around. And we'll see another passive call on Jordan Holm. This one confirmed. And so John Anderson will get the opportunity to put Jordan Holm underneath.
Right where he wants to be. Opportunity to turn here. Still plenty of time on the clock. And I think that was a deserved call. I felt like Anderson was controlling the center. And now you're seeing Holm and Anderson's corner a little fired up that he's taken so long getting down there. So the pace of Anderson may be weighing a little bit on Holm here, as Holm's got to open up a little bit there. His elbows should be out, and I believe that they are. So Anderson looking for that low gut here.
He has his hands locked, low around the waist. Anderson trying to stand up. He gets Holm in the air. Takes him through. Holm able to remain chest down, hips down, no points.
And a good opportunity there. Well defended by Holm. 128, still plenty of time on the clock here. As Holm, I'm telling you what, I think he's feeling it a little bit, and Anderson's got to be feeling good. Seeing him returning to the center just a little bit slow a few times.
Minute and a half, minute 20 just about to go here in match number 2. John Anderson trying to steal one. Oh, and he goes arm spin almost to a body lock. He goes arm spin again, almost to a body lock again. Dare he go third time. As we see Jordan Holm clamp around the head. Take Anderson towards the edge. And it's going to be a push out. 2. Look at a takedown. And it's going to be tied. And John Anderson will take the lead. And once again, Jordan Holm a little slow to get back to the center.
He is feeling it. He's not even gotten to his feet yet. John Anderson has worn Jordan Holm out. Look at him taking the long cut back to center. Regathering his thoughts, knowing he's got
But he's got to score. He's got to score.
He's got to get a point on the board, because right now it's John Anderson who's winning by criteria.
And Holm trying to get back in position, potentially looking for a push-up, but John Anderson, engine is just a running. Holm slipping on the mat a little bit. It's very sweaty out there. John Anderson's going to continue to keep pressure on Jordan Holm.
Underhook right side now.
And
we've got some sort of Indian chant going on here.
It's what the Atlanta Braves fans do. And Anderson now taking Holm to the edge, looking to score again. And we're down to 15 seconds. John Anderson looking to force match number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it.
John Anderson gonna take this.
And no, it's gonna be Jordan Holm. Check that, due to the cautions.
The caution.
It was the caution on the push out